Hello, everyone. As an educator that works in the field of emotional growth for children, I want to spend some time over this next few weeks really supporting our community, whether that's being a parent at home and you're trying to find activities for release for your children at home in your living room, or whether you're an educator working online trying to support your students. I want to be able to provide over these next few weeks simple, easy activities that you can do to provide a daily release for the children in your care. Children are filled with more alarm and more frustration than ever right now. We all are. However, children aren't going to come up to us and say, oh my goodness, I'm filled with, my emotions are everywhere and I'm filled with frustration, I'm filled with stress. Help me find a way to get it out. This is not the way that kids work. Kids' behaviors will tell us this, but their words tend not to. We may see them being more bossy, more clingy, more whiny. They may be having more bad dreams. And as they're filled with more and more frustration, we're going to see more aggression come out through their play and through aggression come out in their behavior. This is what happens with children, is their emotions are going to be filtering, and we're going to see it in their behavior. And it's many children aren't going to come up to us and say, I'm scared, I'm stressed, help me. Their behaviors will say, I'm scared, I'm stressed, and help me. And in knowing this, as educators and as parents, what we can do is think, okay, since we know children are filled with more alarm, more anxiety, more frustration, I need to help them have a way to get it out. And this does not have to be complicated. In fact, I'm not up for anything complicated right now. I, as an educator and as a parent right now with my children at home, I don't have the capacity for big projects. I'm filled with my own feelings of this. I'm looking for simple and easy ways for my kids just to have some release for what's going on inside them. In fact, one of the things that I did this week is that I took a big roll of dining room paper, and on my dining room table, I rolled out this paper and I just put crayons and pencil crayons all over it. Wasn't a big project. I didn't invite everybody and say, hey, everybody, come on, we're going to do a big art project. No, I just took it out there. And chances are, most kids are going to doodle if it's out there. And doodling is awesome. Doodling is a great non-product way for kids, for all of us actually, to get out some release. If you think about it, when you doodle, it's often at a time where you're a bit more anxious. And this is a natural way for kids to find a release. And if your kids aren't doodling, when the paper's all out there, just doodle yourself. At breakfast time, just get out a pen and paper or whatever and just doodle while you're having breakfast. Lots of kids are going to join in. And if you're teaching online, a lot of kids find it hard to just sit in those chairs and just sit there and listen. It just feels like so not how we were meant to learn as children. You could recommend, hey, just put some paper and pens and crayons beside you. And while I'm talking, feel free to just do whatever. Because that'll often have a lot of that agitation energy out as well that kids are experiencing. The other thing that I'm doing right now with my children is making sure that I have a lot of coloring books out, just really easy, accessible. Coloring books are very, very different than drawing pictures, and therefore they have very different gifts to offer our children. Coloring gives children the capacity to just often fall into a flow state. Their arms are often going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth over the page. And in that movement of their arm going back and forth, often kids are really able to fall into a flow. They don't have to think about what picture they're drawing. They don't have to imagine something. They literally get to fall and rest in this rhythm that's provided by the page in front of them. And that can be very, very releasing for a lot of kids. They just get to put color on a page and have the rhythm of their hand moving back and forth. A lot of teens even like it too. There's lots of cool teenage coloring books out there as well. So it's something to think about. And again, it's easy. And the other thing I would suggest is don't tell kids why they're doing it. It's not a good plan. When you tell kids, oh my goodness, I think you need to do some coloring right now. You need to find some release, and you need to help some of your frustration to get out. It kind of feels weird, and especially for teenagers. It makes people feel a little bit self-conscious. So my recommendation is don't tell them. My recommendation is just put it out. Put it out there. Let kids enjoy it. Make it easy, make it simple, and think to yourself, as I'm creating my daily rhythm for the day, I'm going to provide one outlet for release each day. Kids need to take what's inside to get it outside, and I'm going to facilitate this by helping them get what's inside out. That's easy, that's simple. And so over these next few weeks, I'll be posting at least an exercise a week, simple things to help kids get their insides out so that we can facilitate some expression and some release and help them find some rest in that. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.